Where my phone at, bro? I need to make sure my video popping. Alright. Make sure the volume down. I said talk to Blade.
Now once I get that middle linebacker I need, I am golden.
My man just got one speed the whole damn game.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes, about you, no question.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Yeah, I need him.
Duck, of course he didn't. We can
if
talk.
I get these two on a fucking fly.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
About the Midnight Sun, I should go.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Tell me about your name. Have you always been a half-vampire? How old are you? How did you get here?
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Tell me about your name.
Is your name really Blade?
See what they do.
Is your name really the Hunter?
I always give the best deal.
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Blade thought it. How old are you?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
I can't sell
And
him.
then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Stop killing vampires. Okay, how did you get here?
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
Okay.
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
About the Midnight Suns.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
You said you bought some what?
Alexa, what's today's date? Bitch, Alexa, turn your volume up to the max. I can't hear this motherfucker song. Bitch on mute. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Friday,
April 5th. Got 2 more weeks, bro.
You gonna hate me for this.
You seem like a loner. Why join a team? I want to know more about your teammates. What do you think about the Midnight Sun? Okay.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
What you read?
Is that all?
Oh, you
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work.
Yeah, I was reading
If I
this.
trust you, I'll have more to say.
You want me to train? I want to know more about your teammates.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Nico, Magic, Caretaker.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Who else?
Nico.
Tell me about Nico.
Nothing yet.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sorta. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you.
How much they want for this?
Anybody else?
Oh. He said, don't hold it against him. That sounded fruity as fuck. Okay, Caretaker.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anyone else?
I can't go down, so that's it.
Money back?
Nobody else.
Sure.
What do you think of the Midnight Sun?
Do
Damn.
you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
We're gonna continue wasting daylight. And by the way, where the fucking hawk at? Shit.
What
And
game
I
you play?
said, we should train. I said,
I had more
Midnight
questions.
Suns. The
Of
Marvel,
course you do.
got Iron Man in this motherfucker. How they gonna have Spider-Man and not the fucking Incredible Hulk?
You know what I would advise you to play? Fucking,
I should go.
what do you
Thanks,
call
Blade.
it?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Upgrade and ability.
Fucking,
Upgrade and ability. Oh, I can do that right here? Okay. Oh.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Time's wasting, Hunter.
Sorry, upgrade abilities. If a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, they can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. I think I got a upgrade 2 copies. No, it says require 2 copies of a non-upgradable ability. So who? Oh, this is. Why it look like a female?
I don't know. How about you ask that?
I'm just saying. I'm looking like I thought that dude was a chick for a minute. I'm like that's my character.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Okay. Oh, I gotta hold it. Ability, training, XP.
Peace.
Talk to Captain Marvel. I thought they were gonna let me take that forward. This what? Hold on.
What's up?
These nuts. I mean, my bad, man. I didn't mean to say all that. Can I,
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
talk to Captain Marvel? Hang on, where is he?
My nigga say.
When the fuck Ghost Rider become join the team? That's who I was trying to fight with earlier. Hold on, Captain Marvel is not in the yard. This motherfucker floating in now.
Hunter.
What is this? Oh, is that just around the map like that? What are you doing?
The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say so myself.
If I do say so myself.
I suppose it was an inevitability, someone as strange as myself joining a group like the Midnight Suns.
Pun intended.
The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say
Alright,
so
where this
myself.
motherfucker at? Y'all just repeating the same shit. I'll be trying to see if you gonna say something different, man. Come on, man. What's this? Oh, they got the waypoint. I'm tripping. Right here. Wait, is she out here though? Oh, bitch, right here. There you getting on swole
Hey,
like
Hunter.
Oh, you old cocky bitch. Oh.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right
She
supernatural
dressing
demon
like
hunter to
this,
resurrect.
nothing.
I'm Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Alright, before I cut you off, Miss Carol Danvers, ma'am, I thought I was supposed to be training with Blade. What the fuck? I'm trying to bust some heads. What the fuck did you send me to you for? Just to talk more shit. There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Pause. Fuck. Shit. Does anyone here take anything seriously? Let me see.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Not compared to me.
Now, when those motherfuckers do
Exactly
that,
how
I should have enough money to
persuasive.
do what I gotta do.
How about we start now?
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Appreciate you. Start ass. Now, can we get the buttons from the head? Can we do some missions? I'll just earn some more friendship points. Okay, that's so wonderful. The fuck did she go? She just disappeared out of thin air. Ain't that about a bitch?
On the prowl.
No, where did Tammy go? Okay, go. Can you run faster? Why this dude just got one speed this whole
Nothing
fucking
is certain
thing?
these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second.
Okay, there go the hardcore.
Come on,
I mean,
Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Oh, if they talk to Captain Marvel in the war room.
They turned me down last time I asked for a tour of NORAD, but I guess this is close enough.
Silly. Batman, I am Batman.
Trust me, the Stark OS blows away anything that crook over at Hammer Industries can come up with. We even have full Superlink integration now.
I played that before.
You play that over Marvel, you'll be like, nigga.
No, the DC online is definitely better.
Hey there.
Way better than that. What's up, bitch ass motherfucker?
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Because I got my characters
and whatever
like
you
the
do,
Flash,
avoid
one on water and
wait,
rough
you're
side
being
buildings
serious?
and shit. Okay, you can put your back into that
We
shit.
should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source
that the
then,
Hawk?
right? I do it myself,
Bruce
but
Banner
we
is.
seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive
Central.
encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now.
Oh,
Hope
that
your
is
gremlins
Bruce. I mean,
enjoy
yeah.
gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the
said
problem with the big old green
I
guy.
heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well,
What the
okay,
fuck?
not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
So my man can't turn
I
to
know
the
that
Hawk?
place.
What kind of shit is that?
Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Oh,
Aw,
this nigga.
see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
OG, what you know about Warren Sapp?
Damn.
Find me when you're ready.
Can I get the Hawk?
This is who I need right here, Warren Sapp.
What I need
Multi-million-dollar
is to
piece of
have Ghost
experimental
Rider on my
technology,
shit.
and she kicks it.
I need Warren Sapp. That's that shit.
If you have one person to be on your team, who would you have, Blade or Ghost Rider?
Blade.
That's what the fuck was on my team. I'm like, let me get Ghost Rider in this bitch. Oh, this is
Blade.
another gloss. 5 gloss.
Full pass. Yeah, Warren Sapp can get it. I'll get him on here.
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, and Lilith is about as dangerous
Fucking
as they
Warren Sapp
come
can
on
get him.
Earth.
Let me see if they got a better Mean Joe Green.
I think I actually own some property near the area Blade was scouting. I hope Hydra hasn't been squatting in one of my warehouses. I'll never hear the end of it.
Oops. This is why I normally fly. The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware.
Oh, they ain't got a better Mean Joe Green.
Not a bad
Not
place
me
to
to
be
get rid of
posted
Joe
up,
Green.
all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
Tony right there.
I
You
get
know.
rid of Joe Green.
The plans laid in this room have probably helped save the world more times than we know. It's too bad most
So I
people
get
won't
Better
ever see
B
it.
and Warren Sapp, and I'm good.
Tony really wanted to impress me with this new operating system of his. It seems to get the job done, but Stark OS? Come on.
Did you seem like you just
I've seen
ignored
that
it?
magic table over there forming all kinds of odd shapes. Almost like it's bored and waiting for a little action.
What you say?
She keep putting Iron Man, well, Tony Stark name in her mouth. She must got a crush on him. Like, the fuck? She complained about him, so I mean, I'm reading between the lines like.
Yeah, I've got a few games on the new machine. Just don't tell Tony. He's a stickler when it comes to productivity.
All right, Tony.
Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon
with Tony.
Well, it's not my place to say, but if I were running an artifact smuggling ring, I think I could find a little better inspiration than some kind of Prohibition-era bootlegging operation.
Alright.
Excited for another mission? I'm excited, and I'm probably not even going.
Right, because I don't
excited
want you
for
to
another
go
mission? I'm excited, and I'm probably not even
too.
going.
Oh, let me see what these are talking about.
I've heard of Dr. Faustus in passing, but I've never bothered to look into him before. I learned a long time ago not to waste too much energy on fanatics. Right? Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Glad you ain't say Tony.
I couldn't begin to count the number of missions we've planned in this room over the centuries. Ambushes, sieges, open warfare. We did a bit of everything back in the day.
This motherfucker said, been here 2 centuries ago.
Stark's holographic monstrosity better not scratch my table. I can't just hop over to Atlantis and pick up another one, you know.
Hey, how long is 1 century?
I've always considered this room to be the unofficial heart of the Abbey. Sure, there are quite a few other areas of interest, but this is where the action comes together. Carol seems like the perfect fit for the war room. I already trust her implicitly when it comes to our tactical readiness.
Alright.
I've probably spent more time in this room than anywhere else in the Abbey. It's where I feel most comfortable.
So you gonna go on a mission with us?
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Alright, let me see what the other motherfuckers are. Who the fuck down here? Oh, ain't nobody down here? Fuck you then. Alright. I'm gonna check out the scene. This is my room? Yeah. I always do that when I run on the game.
I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna sell shit yet. I'm gonna wait.
You still playing football?
Yeah, there's some things I'm gonna do. I gotta get rid of Mean Joe Green. They ain't got a better version of him yet. And he was the GOAT. Him, Jim Brown, and fucking, there's one more dude that was on there that was nice. Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah. Can't forget about Bo Jackson. I don't like
I'll take fucking Jim Brown or Bo Jackson.
Blade ventured into the city last night, but not by my hand.
You know who's also a nice ass halfback?
Who there?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I got it wrong.
First a heist, now a smuggling operation. Hydra just sounds like a bunch of basic criminals to me. Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lats 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weights.
What the fuck? What'd you say?
Ricky Waters.
Too much open ground out here. Should probably go back inside.
You got Ricky Waters. Oh, you say you gonna pick him?
Nah, I said that's who was nice, but they don't have him.
Oh, see.
The Avengers take up more and more space out here. I keep expecting to walk outside and trip over a Quinjet. Caretaker always says the Abbey guards its secrets. I always assumed she was speaking literally. So what happens if Magic's portal isn't exactly on target? Do we just topple out of it into the ocean? Boy, that's gonna keep me up at night.
What? You can't say no. You go damn fast.
Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lats 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weights. Too much open ground out here. Should probably go back inside. The Avengers take up more and more space out here. I keep expecting to walk outside and...
Limbo has been my home, but it has also been my prison. Looks like your mother has made another mess for you to clean up.
What the fuck? What?
Yes?
They look like your mother.
You have problem?
Bet you saying that same shit. Get the fuck out of here. Can I hit one of these what's the names up? I'm about to go on these missions then. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't saying shit. I don't know what Blade at.
Caretaker may not like it, but when I go out alone, I get things done. What's up?
You ain't gonna say the same thing, ain't nothing.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alright, time to go on this punk-ass mission. I feel like I'm missing something, though. Oh, I think I know what old dude at, though. Oh, not right there. Pretty sure he is.
Yeah, I wonder if Venom is gonna pop up at the last minute and shield their warehouse, too. I still say we throw some hellfire at him, just to see what happens. Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave, but it's not easy covering up sulfur, you know?
Alright, there it is. I mean, in that same spot, ain't that damn couch.
As long as we're going to be working in the streets of New York, Blade is among your best advisors. His knowledge of the city's underbelly is... It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about...
I can't pick my Avengers? Offense, 12, 11, 10, hold on, 60, 65. Into the portal.
Let's see.
To Limbo.
Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
Right, you silly.
Looking forward to going a few rounds with these new and improved Hydra soldiers. I offered to fly us to the creepy warehouse, but Caretaker said something about the spells shielding this place being extra hungry. So hey, stepping through this interdimensional rift sounds good to me. Monsters from hell, portals to limbo, and Tony said you wouldn't be any fun. This team is certainly getting stronger and more dangerous every day. I think it's encouraging that there's so many heroes waiting to join the fight.
I'm only stuck with you two.
In a situation like this, I'd say we can use all the help we can get. This team is certainly getting stronger and more dangerous every day.
We don't really cross paths, but from what I know of her, Captain Marvel fighting Hydra is like you and me fighting ants.
What?
Caretaker's never exactly been bubbly, but the last couple of months, she's been in a real bad mood.
Damn.
This place is like a resort compared to some of the spots I've worked out of. Heroes have just gotten spoiled these days. We're going in from the rooftops. That may seem old-fashioned to Captain Marvel and friends, but we Midnight Suns tend to obey the law of gravity. Gets easier each time you step through one of these things. Not easy. Easier.
I mean, it made no kind of sense.
Monsters from hell, portals to limbo. It's all relative.
So what games we fucking besides Marvel? Like what do you want now?
Don't worry. This is a different portal to a different location.
I was saying, With the unicorn. I mean, I was playing Stranded Deep. That's the vibe game. That motherfucker had built a whole house. Like,
you can go get your hands on the chest. Get you some days.
That's an old.
That game is so hard.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse.
Man,
So
it ain't really hard.
I
beat all the
reach the other side.
What you call it? The trophies. I got 100 trophies. Only thing I didn't left in that game was 2 herds. Them herds is just nasty.
I know.
That's
why I'm saying that.
If I didn't have to beat all of them, I wouldn't. But I only left 2-1 because in the thing it was saying beat so many herds, and I did it, and it was 2 more. I'm like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna do this. This shit just all them zombies at once, boy. That's just nasty. They're like fucking roaches and shit. Well, yeah, Days Gone go hard too though. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't like how they did my dude arm like that though.
Probably can scratch a band-aid off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce?
But they need to make
all
another.
sorts of weird down there.
Make a sequel to that. Like after that situation, like they need to come out with something. Like after that.
I heard he was dead.
Because I'm telling you.
Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
So would I. But that motherfucker. I just hope the hordes ain't.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Wow. This shit. We are enemies. Okay,
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
I can't go out. Why this motherfucker?
Take my ass to Africa and give me a little African short.
I can't do what about Hunter? I can't do the Hunter?
Don't blink. Feeling strong today.
Here we go.
She just wet these bitches.
I'm gonna need some help here.
About time.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Playtime's over.
What funny? Oh, I can't do that.
I'm gonna just do this.
Here it comes.
I'm gonna let you laugh at this shit. You gotta read the dialogue.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Reinforcements? Come on, I know y'all coming.
Lucky shot.
Got 2 more.
Hardly a scratch.
There you go.
Armed Gamma, on the move.
You got 2?
I'm gonna let you enjoy that.
Technical more allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the enemy mode by pressing L2.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
This is what's so crazy about Instagram. These motherfuckers.
You have 3 in your hand. What the fuck? The fuck is you watching?
Watching a video of herself.
I'll put this to good use.
Sucking dick. Yeah. That's the problem with Instagram.
Hold on, let me move Blade out the way.
On the move.
You've had this coming.
Now you're just showing off.
I'm on it.
Hydra.
We'll have to do better than that. They are being reinforced.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys. Watch and
I am impressed.
Captain Marvel been in there. Captain Marvel can now go. Okay, play 3 Captain Marvel cores will draw the gold binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all her block has been removed. Oh, she gets a block?
Forever in service.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
It is all coming back to me.
Ready up.
That's one hell of a move.
Hail that! You were too weak for this fight.
Yeet. That's how you do it.
Go!
Oh.
Now! Quickly!
Go
Let's go,
now.
go!
Oh, I gotta fight some more, motherfucker? Hold on.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
Okay. Recover your artifact. Track, break the hydro.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Still not gonna be enough.
that's a neat trick.
Take this! Interesting.
It's on.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Had just about enough of this.
That's not right.
On Beta, moving into position.
Here's the number of branches.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it. The advantage is mine.
Don't blink! Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Has been recovered. The people remain enemies to complete the mission.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining vicinity.
Hit Captain Marvel. He got that block. I say Captain Marvel, you thought ass. There you go.
Don't worry, I can take it.
Let's see how tough you are.
Our ally requires aid.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Even for Hydra. Your fate is sealed. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You are lucky to still be breathing.
It's my turn.
That hurt.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I know I'd be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck of the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
It's good to be back. Time's up for these jumps.
7:13. Yeah. All right. Can I get this thing up there? I think I wanna.
Just like old times.
Position compromised.
No more reinforcements.
No issue so far.
That is one way of making your presence known.
One more time. What's this?
Pull back and regroup.
It is good to be back in the fight.
light will heal you. I needed that.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Victory. 1 star. That's just that 1 star. Back to the Abbey we go. Friendship? Oh, okay.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Nico has sent you a message on Superlink. Open the strategy pause menu using, then use L1 to navigate to Superlink. Finally, use R2 to check for new messages. L1 and R2. After you there, by the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the Superlink works, Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Festus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thank you, Nico, but I'm tired. This is another conversation. So. Someone's there. Check the door.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You
So
just
come on,
replied
Hunter.
to
I
me.
know you're awake. And can I change outfits? Can I get in my
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra.
Let me change my clothes real quick. Let me get into something more comfortable.
You're as stubborn as Blade. Just
Hold
because
on,
you're mortal
bitch.
all the time in the world doesn't...
Wait.
Open the door already.
Hold on, you slut. I mean, motherfucker. How you change the clothes in this
Come on,
bitch?
Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
I went to sleep real quick. Combat outfit.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra. Ugh, you're as stubborn as
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
You need to go in the comment room.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower. Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Well, Friday.
It's cool. I can wait. It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like a red herring. Okay, a black and red herring, but still.
Damn.
In school, they never taught us about Hydra's role in World War II. Do you think modern Hydra made sure of that? Where does Hydra find so many troopers? There's no hiring app for goons. But if there was, I'd call it a goober. I get why they named themselves Hydra. If you're all about insidious corruption, no one will take you seriously if you're called bedbugs or black mold. I hope you knock some sense into those troopers. Gig economy or not, Hydra is no way to pay the bills. It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like a red herring. Okay, a black and red herring, but still. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Superhero stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. It's a shame that Faustus got away, but I doubt he'll leave the city until his objectives are complete. There's still time for us to have a word with him.
Right.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Not at all. Oh, shit. Were they really that good?
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as Hunter moves down either path. Follow Charlie to Agatha's shrine. Okay, come on, let's walk. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on, dude.
These grounds haven't changed in hundreds of years, and yet they always seem different to my tired eyes.
Right.
I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done. They don't all need to be battles against some infamous demonic threat. Sometimes a nice straight fight is all you need.
Hell yeah.
Don't downplay the importance of winning these minor battles. We need everyone to stay sharp.
True.
Every mission is important, especially when you're still learning to work with new allies. Keep this up, and I doubt Lilith will have a leg to stand on by the time we find her.
Oh, yeah, that big.
I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
Oh, yeah, how you open it, though? Let me. I've been picking up shit. Hold on, let me see. What is that? Okay. 0 keys. Interact. What the fuck? Talk to Agatha.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's.
What?
Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Everything. Where'd that dog go? Oh, you there?
Good girl, Charlie.
Oh, damn.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask. The portal awaits. It may look scary, but the trial beyond, well... Don't be afraid. The portal awaits. It may look scary, but the trial beyond, well...
Trial of the Elder Gould opened the way to location there. One level. Level 3. It has begun. How they say that shit.
There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
some for the rest of us. No mercy for servants of Lilith. You were too weak for this fight. Will they focus on me?
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
The light will heal you. I am impressed. Your mother abandons you. Your time has come. Feel my call.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Victor 2-star. Ooh, I like that. Get back. Boy getting sleepy in that bed. Actually, I'm gonna go find me something. 8. Going into, thought I was already in the shit. Is it Charlie? Oh. I saw Charlie. get back up there. They look like a bitch. Take item.
This looks like a
Yeah, what did they say? Each seed acquire the open ward or power. Okay, what's up? So they give magical locks and to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of your app and its grounds which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Man, I'm about to go fix me something in World of Power of Magical. Let me can use on the Abbey ground. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. I need to stop this right here and grab me something to eat. And then once I get finished, I'll start back. Freedom. Oh, okay. So I was locked out of. Okay, this way. But I can go up here and get out. Okay, so when I come back, this is how I get out. Go.